All right, so what is preventing us from actually taking action and doing these marketing activities? Well, as the survey said, the very top answer was budget. And I think we can all relate with that. Being self-employed, budget is definitely a very big reason why people stay away from marketing. However, I mean, there's so many ways to market yourself that don't cost any money or very little money. And all of these things I've really tried to put out there as far as information on my website. There is that old adage, you have to spend money in order to make money. Well, it's true in some ways. So if you're not marketing, you're really missing out on a lot of potential clients who simply just don't know you exist. The only way they're going to know that you're out there, aside from word of mouth, is to be able to find you online or through some other means, through the newspaper, seeing that you have a seminar offering. But more importantly than you missing out on a client is the fact that the potential clients are missing out on the opportunity to have a Davis program, to change their lives and to stop wasting years of their lives, with solutions that don't work for them. So I personally feel responsible for getting the word out and making sure that people who need me are going to be able to find me, even in the very early stages of their looking. But I know that it's tough to spend money when you're struggling to make ends meet, when you're not sure where your next client is going to come from. But there are resources right on this page that can get you jump-started, and all it takes is just some time and a lot of release. All right, so with respect to the big ticket items like a website, my thoughts on it are that if you obtain one client as a result of that investment, it's already paid for itself. So it really is not a very risky investment to make, and it is so important to be out there online. In the symposium presentation that I have posted, there are some stats on there that are actually a year old at this point, but the number of people that are surfing online is staggering. So even if you are not comfortable with being out on the internet, this is just not going to go away, and people are now expecting to be able to find you online. So anyway, just as far as that goes, it really is important. So the next big answer was that facilitators felt that they didn't have the experience or they didn't know how to market. Well, this is the primary reason why I started Mind's Eye Marketing to begin with. I happen to come from a marketing, communications, operations background, and I was very good at what I did. But what I didn't like was that I was only contributing to the bottom line of a gigantic company, and I wanted to get into a profession where I could actually make a difference. In building my own business, however, I realized that I was using all the same skills that I had used in this big company, and that not everybody has those skills. So I have always felt fortunate that I did have that background going into this. So as a result of the high percentage answers to this question, I've actually created a marketing workshop that I am piloting, and it's going to be in February, the pilot, but facilitators are going to come and they're going to have their laptops in hand and spend 2 intensive days working with me at my office location where I have a conference room. So at the workshop, we'll get you listed in all those online directories that are out there for free. We'll create that press contact list so that you'll leave with all of the people that you need to have in your contact list to send press releases and things. We will actually send out a press release, and so you're going to get some really hands-on experience as to how to do all these things that I'm talking about. And in addition, I'll be providing all attendees with a Davis-specific access database where you can input your contacts, input your prospects, and be able to, keep track of when you've contacted them, run reports, run email lists, things like that. So it's very very important that you keep all of your contacts in order and be able to find them and know who you've talked to and things like that. So that's all part of it, and attendees will also receive an email newsletter template, which will work through customizing and teaching you how to just do that on your own, so that when you leave, you have your laptop and you have everything that you need in order to really jumpstart your marketing efforts. I'm also hoping to offer some online courses, but I may need to get some additional feedback from you guys as far as what would be most helpful in that area. If you want more information on the workshop, that is also posted on this page. A link to it, so check that out. The next reason for not marketing was time, and Mind's Eye Marketing can definitely save you hours of time on your marketing efforts. And again, one of the main reasons why I even put together Mind's Eye Marketing was that as I was building my business and all the colleagues that I had going through the training, we were building the same, trying to do the same thing, and everybody was spending hours and hours and hours and hours and hours trying to pull together these things, and I just don't feel that that's efficient. So I personally have literally put in many hundreds of hours developing these offerings in hopes that I can save you time, save you effort, save you the aggravation of having to recreate the wheel for your business. So the next top answer was fear, all of these fear-based things, fear of bothering people, fear of rejection, whatever it is. There were lots of comments about the fears that came up. And in our world, I would say that these are also known as triggers. So a lot of people in the comments had said that they never really sat down and tried to figure out why they weren't marketing. So this was really a neat way for facilitators to analyze, like, what's holding me back? What are my triggers? And for any fear-related reason, I would highly suggest that you go through the process of creating self with clay, just like we would for our clients, and model yourself in the situations that you have fear with. It may be exactly what you need in order to expose what is really holding you back. What is the trigger? And I have done lots of clay models with self in this journey with being self-employed, and it really, really works. So I'd highly recommend that. On to the next question.